Okay, we are alive. Welcome everyone to EFPSA Week, Social Impact Initiative presentation. We are the Social Impact Initiative, abbreviation is SII, and we will introduce our team and what we are doing as the SII team. So Social Impact Initiative contains SII coordinator, mind-to-mind project responsible, Better Together project responsible, Organize Act of Kindness project responsible, and 5 SII team members. We are one of the biggest team of EFPSA, as you can see, quite crowded. Because our work is very much big. So as the SII team, our purpose is our aims at making a positive change in European society by using psychological knowledge. And you will see how we implement this aim in our campaigns. So this is our amazing SII team. As you can see, we are 5 amazing people in our SII team. So it's me as the SII coordinator, and Marta is the project responsible of Mind to Mind. Katrin is the project responsible of Organize Act of Kindness. Jelena is the project responsible of Better Together. Beyza is one of the team members. Tiaja as a team member. Jelena as a team member. Rabia as a team member. Yona as a team member. And our vice president of EFPSA, Johan, as our board responsible of SII. So, Social Impact Initiative. So what we are doing is we are managing and executing campaigns for EFPSA and aiming to create better tomorrows for everyone. And we are covering quite a lot of different topics and combining them with the psychological knowledge. But these knowledge are, of course, scientific based. So one of our campaigns, so SII has 5 campaigns currently, and our biggest campaign is Mind to Mind, aims to educate secondary level students together with the general public about mental health, mental disorder, while decreasing negative beliefs and the stigma towards individuals affected by mental disorders. Our aim age is between 14 and 19, but also we have workshops for adults, and Mind to Mind campaign has workshops. So we go to schools or anywhere else and deliver workshops for these youngsters about mental health and how we can decrease the negative beliefs and stigma towards the mental disorders. And all of our volunteers are psychology students. We first train our psychology students volunteers team, local teams, and how to deliver these workshops, and then continue to educate and deliver the workshops for the secondary level students. And Better Together is also has quite a lot of range. Aims to empower psychology students for educating others about most pervasive types of discrimination and means of combating it, as well as educate high school students about discrimination, encourage them to tackle it throughout Europe. This campaign is about building more inclusive society. We have cycles. So in one cycle, we have 4 workshops. These workshops are tackling quite a lot of topics about gender discrimination, racism, religious discrimination, bullying. So it's about all of these topics about how to recognize these behaviors and how to always combating. And also all of our volunteers, again, psychology students, we again educate our volunteers, and they also deliver these workshops for our participants between age of 14 and 19. So Organize Act of Kindness, our campaign, online campaign, different than Mind the Mind and Better Together. This campaign is promoting positive psychology, specifically topics related to kindness with the general public. So you can find Organized Act of Kindness on Facebook and Instagram. We are trying to give you tips about how to be kind to your friends and family or a stranger, giving you ideas about how to act kind and positive all around, and promote positive psychology. Alive is the newest campaign of SII. And it's a suicide prevention campaign that aims to educate high school students and a general public on the topic of suicide and help them recognize warning signs and talk about topics and seek help for themselves, others when needed. Alive right now is an online campaign you can find on Instagram again. We are tackling warning signs about in our posts, and how to open a conversation about suicide, and we are giving tips to how to recognize suicidal behavior. So also this campaign will be developed to be campaigned like Mind the Mind and Better Together. So we are working to create workshops and getting help from quite a lot of big professionals. Corona Care is our fifth campaign, is a temporary online initiative created to help you get through these hard times. It has occasionally posts and list of helplines in many European countries. We are currently not posting Corona Care that much since Corona is hopefully will fade away in our words, and never come back, hopefully. Of course, the helplines are still working, and you can find them EFPSA's website. So how we are describing our team in 3 words. First of all, hardworking, because since you can see our team is quite busy, and we are working very hard to maintain all of these 5 campaigns and mentoring our local and national coordinators. So we are very much doing our best to compensate our studies and our job in SII. Also, we are connected. First of all, we are connected to each other as a team. We are feeling as we are family. We are in our meetings, we just have fun mostly and talk about each other's problems sometimes and funny stories. So we feel connected to each other very much. And we also connected to our national and local coordinators. We just select and had meetings with our mentees for the first time this year. So it was very excited, and we feel very connected to all of them. And we are very privileged and honored to work with all of them, of course. And we are looking forward to select and hear from our second call, local coordinators and national coordinators. So we are working actually quite diverse group of people, probably 22 countries within our range in this wave. So quite diverse team that we are working really. And we also feeling encouraging. We encourage each other, first of all, in our tasks in SII. As I said, sometimes it's quite a lot, but we definitely try to help each other when we can and encourage each other to in our task, in our lives, in every way of shape or form. We also encourage our LCs, NCs, and throughout all the public talk about different topics about like from suicide to kindness, building societies, building more inclusive societies, to talk about mental health. So what does a Social Impact Initiative Coordinator do? As the Social Impact Initiative Coordinator, I'm coordinating and overseeing the SII team. I organize and lead the team meetings, which are bi-weekly right now, but we can sometimes meet weekly, since sometimes our work is very urgent. But our meetings are very fun. I always love to see the beautiful people in SII team, and we prioritize definitely fun in our meetings, so I always look forward to it. And I also deliver the tasks and oversee all of the work that are being doing by the team members and project responsibles. I oversee all of the 5 campaigns of SII and help project responsibles and team members to navigate their tasks. And I create and build collaboration within EFPSA and external organizations. So within EFPSA, for example, we collaborate quite a lot with the training office of EFPSA and other teams. So they will come us to collaborate, or we will just ask to collaborate them. And also for external organizations, we are collaborating with for OAK and Alive quite a lot right now, and I'm mostly leading the collaborations. And I'm also being included in the selection process of national and local coordinators and mentoring them. I also check internal and external documents, everything about SII, proposing annual budget of the SII team to the finance office, and create the action plan for SII for the whole mandate, and quite recurrently checking the action plan and how we are doing as a team. So next, yeah. Mind to Mind project responsible right now is not here, so I will also explain what Mind to Mind project responsible does. So helping the SII coordinator overseeing the Mind to Mind campaign, selecting the national coordinator and local coordinator and mentoring them, updating the role description, guidelines, evaluation for national, local, and volunteers. And also leading the projects of creating the online workshops and many more tasks, and taking care of the social media pages of Mind to Mind, and contributing to the team's action plan and working towards its realization. So I give the word to Jelena, the Better Together project responsible right now.
Hello, everyone. My name is Jelena, and I'm the Better Together project responsible. And thank you, Helin. I am going to tell you now what project responsible for Better Together does. Firstly, I help the lovely Helin as the SII coordinator with overseeing the Better Together campaign. I also help with select and mentoring local coordinators, and also I motivate local coordinators so that they can feel safe and encouraged to do whatever it is they have to do in the campaign. I also create and oversee the evaluation process of the campaign, provide ideas for the improvement of current and future projects. So for example, currently we're developing online workshops for both Better Together and Mind to Mind, so you should stay tuned for that. Also, I manage the official social media accounts of the campaign and contribute to the team's action plan, working towards its realization and delegating tasks to the team members. Currently, we're in the 5th wave of Better Together. Last wave, we had 37 local coordinators and approximately 120 volunteers. We had no participants, but it wasn't our fault. It was the fault of COVID. So we're hoping that this year, due to having online workshops, we'll have more volunteers and more participants. Currently, we're in the fifth wave, as I said, and we have 37 local coordinators. For now, we're still waiting for the second call local coordinators to accept the position. And some of the countries, I mean, all of the countries that are included in the fifth wave are Serbia, Croatia, Portugal, Turkey, Cyprus, Lithuania, Romania, Greece, Poland, Slovenia, Azerbaijan, Ireland, and Malta. And there are 26 cities currently that are included into the fifth wave of Better Together. Now I would like to give word to the lovely Oak project responsible, Katrin.
Thank you, Jelena. So yes, my name is Katrin, and I'm currently the project responsible of organized acts of kindness. And Oak is actually a bit different than Mind the Mind and Better Together because it's only an online campaign. So my main task is managing Oak's social media accounts, and I find and create interesting and interactive content. I mean, I try to make it as interesting and interactive as possible. You should check it out to see if you agree with me or not. And we're also trying to actually have different collaborations. And currently we renewed or in the process of renewing our collaboration with A Creative Pause. We already collaborated with them last year. And the Creative Pause is led by Manju and Aslam, who are two very, very lovely people from America. So our collaborations are not only within Europe, but we actually go overseas. And actually, next Friday, the applications for a series of workshops in collaboration with A Creative Pause will be open. So stay tuned and follow Oak's Instagram and Facebook profiles. Besides that, I'm also developing new projects or mini projects within Oak, but they're all secrets and you have to stay tuned to find more about it. And as others, I also contribute to the team's action plan and work towards its realization. So for example, I also helped Jelena and Marta with the selection and scoring of the applicants for local and national coordinators, but I also helped with some tasks that happen on our way. So that's it. If you will have any questions about Oak, you will be able to ask them in the end. Back to you, Helin.
Thank you, Katrin. And how about our amazing team members? What are they doing? So these 5 amazing people are doing, developing, conducting and evaluating the coring projects, maintaining the social media presence on platforms of the team, so Facebook or Instagram, contributing to the development of future projects, supporting the work of project responsible and the SII coordinator, and contributing to the team's action plan and working towards its realization. Also, these amazing 5 persons mentoring our national and local coordinators. So everything you see in SII team are touched by our amazing teams of team members. We can move on. So what we accomplished so far, it's not even halfway currently, halfway of our mandate currently. So, but we accomplished quite a lot of things. So first of all, we created the Alive's Instagram account, which has quite a lot of range right now. We are very happy to share the knowledge that we get and open a conversation about suicide. And we had our first Alive event. It was about opening a conversation about suicide, and it was amazing webinar with professionals and for our amazing member representative office. And we ended the 7th wave of the Mind the Mind and started the 8th wave of Mind the Mind. We also ended the 4th wave of Better Together and started the 5th wave. We currently just closed the 2nd call for both Mind to Mind and Better Together. We just select our last national and local coordinators. We are just waiting for them to confirm their positions, and we held our meetings with our mentees, national and local coordinators, and we are excited to meet the new ones. And we updated the guidelines and rule description for national and local coordinators for both Mind the Mind and Better Together. And we kept our social media presence very much. We are very proud of that because, as you can see, we are quite a lot of quite busy team, but we also care about our social media presence. We have a lot of social media handles. You will see in the end, and we try to be as much as present in online and interact with our followers too. And what is coming up? Alive webinars are coming up. You should definitely check Alive's Instagram account because we are creating something amazing about our webinars. All collaboration with the Creative Pause are coming, as Katrin said. So definitely check that out. Creating the online workshops for Mind the Mind and Better Together. We are currently working on it. We are right now on process of brainstorming and researching about articles and how to make this campaign, these workshops, how to make it more interactive and scientifically based and as much as good as possible. And we are overseeing how the campaigns are doing. We will hold meetings with our national and local coordinators as a team soon. We are very excited to meet them and create a friendly environment to work with all. And taking first steps for a new campaign. We are very excited about that too, but this is a little bit of secret, so you will have to check our
Okay, so Helin's internet is probably a bit unstable. So what you wanted to say is that you should stay tuned on all of our accounts. Okay, so Helin, I think you're back, so you can move on with the mandate so far.
Oh, okay, great. Sorry for the problem. So these are our, am I good, by the way? Okay. These are our photos from our meetings. We couldn't meet each other yet as in person, but our meetings are quite fun, and we had a lot of, we cover our personal things with each other and doing jokes, and our lovely team is having fun, as you can see, and hopefully we will see each other this mandate very soon. And yeah. Yes, please feel free to contact us through or any of the following platforms. You can always ask me as the SII coordinator at socialimpact at EFPSA.org about any of the campaigns if you have any questions, and also if you want to collaborate with us. You can find us on Instagram at EFPSA Mind the Mind, Better Together EFPSA, EFPSA Org, and Alive EFPSA. You can also find us on Facebook. So yeah, as I said, we have a lot of social media handles. So go follow all of them and give us some love. Thank you for your attention and listening us. If you have any questions, please ask us right now. We are happy to answer all of your questions. what is your favorite thing about being an SII? I want to hear them from Katrin and Jelena too, by the way. But favorite thing for me, it's the team. So 9 people, 10 people in our SII team. Definitely working with them it's an honor to work with them, first of all, and calling them my friends and family abroad. So definitely with working with them, but also making something incredible and creating a better future and contributing to a better future for all of us. Definitely it's a good feeling to contribute. Yeah. How about you, Katrin?
For me, it's not just contributing and helping others. It's also about having the opportunity to grow myself and to actually work a lot on actually different projects, because as psychology students, we don't really have that much opportunity from the beginning of our studies to actually do kind of like psychology work. And being in social impact, you like, yes, you volunteer and you actually do like psychology stuff from the beginning if you want to. If you start by being a volunteer, and then you can also build your way up. So yeah, and also all the connections and the atmosphere that creates in every SII team. That's the favorite thing for me. How about you, Jelena?
Well, I can't only say one thing. Like the entire SII team, as Helen said, I don't want to repeat her words or be, cliche, but we really are like a family. And I can't believe that we connected so well so fast. And the thing is, we share the same passion for social issues. So that is the thing that carries us to having this amazing relationship that we have. So I think that is my favorite part of being in SII.
Oh, sorry. How do you see diversity in your team? So we are quite a lot of like diverse team, I guess. We are from Turkey, Slovenia, Serbia, Portugal. Yeah, that's it. And also, as I said, we are working with quite a lot of countries. So I'm guessing right now, we didn't count yet, but 22 countries for now. So we have 22 different nationalities, different people, so quite a lot of diverse team actually. And it's amazing to see and work with all of them and just learn like their culture, their educational system, because it's important for us to learn as a team, and everything about their culture, their country. So it's an amazing to work in SII team because you just met people from all around Europe. How about you, Jelena?
Well, it's pretty much the same thing. I cannot add anything more. We're pretty diverse in our team, but we come together because that is the beauty of being diverse. And also all the countries and all the nationalities and all the ethnicities that we have within the 2 now campaigns that are having local coordinators and national coordinators. And that's the diversity of SII. Katrin, how about you?
Yes, I will answer it shortly, as I see we have a new question in the chat. But yeah, I think that because not only that we come from different countries, we also have very different experience behind us. Some of us are already in our master studies, finishing the master studies, some are beginning the master studies, some are still in the bachelor studies. So like all the differences that are in our knowledge, experience also great, makes us a great team with great new ideas, and that's also why it is way easier to, you know, brainstorm and find new ideas, because it just combining all of that we have, it just makes an amazing atmosphere to develop. Helin, will you take on the question from Lea?
Yes. So asking what are the first steps as a new local coordinator of Mind the Mind if the project hasn't started in your local city? So if I understand, this is the first time the city has a local coordinator for Mind the Mind. So first of all, get familiar yourself about the project, and you will probably have a national coordinator, and they will always guide you, and we will help the national coordinators throughout the wave. And then you will select your local volunteers team. They will start to select their team quite soon in the next month. So you will select your team, which is very exciting, and this is the first steps really, but enjoy your time in being part of this amazing Mind to Mind campaign. And yeah, if you need anything, just ask us. We are always here to guide you and help you with your tasks. Don't worry. How do I know if I have a campaign at my university? The campaign is based on city, not the university. Mostly, if your city has one university, of course, it would be your university. But I would say check the national account for your country, and ask them if they have a local coordinator in your city, and they will give their contact information for you. So many of the countries have national Instagram account. So if you can write, for example, Italy, Mind to Mind, the account will be up, and you can just DM them and ask if they have it. You're welcome. And I guess no other questions, but if you have any other questions, you can always ask us from the emails that we showed, social impact at EFPSA.org, and you can ask us about any of the campaigns, and we will try to help you and answer your questions. Thank you so much for listening to us and being here. And at 7 we have STA, and tomorrow member office at 6, and member representatives are at 7. So don't forget to check them out. And thank you so much for watching, and have a nice night. Bye.